which means that this gets the chance for the Shiv Sena to put the BJP on the back foot, to put Maharashtra's Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis on the back foot. Indrani, you wanted to come in on this?
Yes, the catchword today, which has been floating around, I don't mean today, but for some time, is change. And what is also very, interesting to note, the change of the entire workings and feel of the Shiv Sena. Considering that the Shiv Sena is leading and is the party which is going to govern, in a manner of speaking, the entire city of Mumbai, the fact that they have changed with the times, from the time when it was necessary to be the avatar they were in during Bala Sahib's time, Uddhav's leadership, which is distinctly different, and the infusion of the young Aditya into the whole setup. It is very appropriate, the way the party has changed and is changing. So that's a heartening thing.
Indrani, you're talking about the party changing. One thing for sure that's changed, as Faye was just telling us, is the way they've campaigned in this BMC elections 2017. They've multilingual hoardings and Twitter. Do you think that's is the key reason why these numbers are being notched up on the screen by Shiv Sena?
Yes, absolutely. Earlier, Shiv Sena was known to be extraordinarily parochial. But there's nothing wrong with being parochial whilst you are inclusive. And that is the lesson they have obviously taken to heart and have gone all out to be inclusive. Now, when you're going to be inclusive, naturally, because Mumbai, after all, is a very cosmopolitan city. It couldn't be more cosmopolitan of all the Indian cities. Considering that, and being the financial capital, it makes good sense. And being a smart politician, that's what you have to understand. And I think it comes through now. Quite well. I
have to ask one more thing to you, Indrani. You are somebody who is working with the administration.
Yes.
And Shiv Sena, even as they're winning and even as they're leading, it does come with its own set of troubles. When you are engaging with the administration, do you think the Shiv Sena will be more pliable now than before?
Well, to tell you quite frankly, I have not had any problem with any of the political dispensation, so to speak, regarding work with the administration. You see, there are three pillars. There's the citizens, elected representatives, and the administration. You can't have one working and not the other. You have to have all of them working together to resolve issues. There are challenges, I'm not saying that. But when you asked me, I don't think it's a question of being pliable. What will happen, though, Shiv Sena having changed its understanding of what the citizens want, and I'm an optimist, so I will always be an optimist. And I do believe that that is true because it's an ever-changing, scenario. So they will be quite mindful of the new way of thinking. So when you are mindful of that, then automatically you are not going to be, arrogant. I think the word would be arrogant. Not a question of being pliable, because pliable has got a bit of a negative impact.
All right.
So I would put it that there has to be an understanding of what is right by the city. So if you know what is right by the city, you would go all out to make that happen. And when you do have the numbers, then you're in a better position to do so, because you won't get hindered by other considerations. Right. So that is something which will need to be worked on. And I think ultimately the administration should be strong, the elected representatives should be ethical, and citizens should not be selfish. And would ideally be looked to, I'm talking from the citizens' point of view,
yes,
to their elected representatives. I mean, obviously, in all of the 227 wards, every citizen's candidate is not the one who's got elected, right? But whoever is elected from a particular electoral ward, the citizens of that ward ought to be able to embrace that elected representative and make the representative work for you. Now, if that attitude comes through from the citizens, accountability is bound to come through, because all politicians are smart. I do believe that. So therefore, I mean, indeed, we are all politicians in some way or the other, isn't it? But so therefore, it's a happy situation if you are able to get into that place, and the city will benefit.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.